Hello there, this is Dana Arcuri, author, speaker, survivor, certified trauma recovery coach, and certified master energy practitioner from danaarcuri.com. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new content. And if you are returning, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well. There is just such an intriguing fascination with guardian angels and angelic encounters. But I think what makes it more powerful personally for me is that I've experienced this not just one time, not just two times, but many, many times in my lifetime. Now, the one thing I need to state up front is that there is a common thread. So when I reflect back on all of these different supernatural phenomena that I have experienced with guardian angels and angelic encounters and so forth, the common thread is that it happened during or after a very dangerous situation that I was in. So, and every time my life was threatened in one way or another. And so I see that now as the piece that kind of comes together and connects. You know, okay, you're in danger, your life is threatened, and there could be either A, just completely being in fear and seeking help, or there could be a prayer involved, a prayer of desperation in which I literally prayed for help. And so we have to understand, number one, angels are real. And so there's that whole thing like angels unaware. Oftentimes they come in the physical form of a human being. So to our naked eye, it looks like a human being. What we don't know is it could be a guardian angel. It's what my soul knows. I don't need a logical explanation. When it comes to supernatural phenomena, we don't need to analyze it as far as the mind, as far as science, etc., etc. You know, the soul knows what the soul knows. And there are many times with divine signs and supernatural phenomena, even miracles, we cannot always make logical sense out of what took place, but we do understand someone was watching over us. And that someone, oh yeah, God was watching over me. The angels were watching over me. I was protected, which leads me to Psalm 34:7 that says, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear God, and he saves them." And he saved me. Supernatural phenomena, angelic encounters. I was 31 years old and I was at work and there was a major snowstorm and I couldn't get out early. And at this point, it was really, really icy and dangerous outside. And so I'm driving home and I knew there was a shortcut. And during this timeline, I'm thinking, I don't even want to take the long way. The long way might be the safest way. I really just wanted to get home. And I knew I was going down a very steep hill. And I knew it was dangerous, but there was something in me that just said, you know what? I'm going to pray. I'm going to just ask for provision and safety. And I'm going to continue driving home. And so I'm driving down the snowy, icy hill and literally praying my way down this hill, like slipping and sliding down the hill. And I make it home safely. So common thread, you're in danger. You're on an icy road. There's a snowstorm. Oh, not exactly ideal. The thing that really woke me up to the guardian angel who protected me the day before was when the next day I get up, I have to go to the grocery store, and I get in my car, and obviously I have to put it in reverse to back out of my garage. There are no brakes. Let that sink in. The day after saying that prayer and making it safely home during the icy, snowy snowstorm, and the next day there are no brakes. And it just kind of clicked in my mind. I knew what I knew. I was being watched over. I was protected. I have no doubt there were guardian angels who literally helped me get home safely. And I'm extremely thankful and in awe about it. It just has me in awe. You know, when I experience miracles, it is so emotional and so touching. And I just feel so blessed. We're going to fast forward to June 2019. Here we have to give a little backstory so you can appreciate this one. The backstory is my father passed away in May 2019. My toxic siblings did not inform me he was on his deathbed. At this point in time, I was no contact with everyone. His Alzheimer's was so advanced and so severe, he did not know who I was. So even if I would have called him on the phone, or went to visit him, he never would have recognized me. Last time I had seen him was the year before, and he did not recognize me. There were a few times he had just a little moment where he could understand, oh, it's your daughter. And I remember him saying, Dana, Dana. And he was so delighted in 2018 to see me. At that last visit, I knew I would never see my father again. I know it. And I was right. And so now it's June 2019. My dad had passed away. My toxic, abusive siblings, malicious, and they justified, a lot of people who are abusive, they will justify not letting you know about someone who died, not informing you about someone being on their deathbed, or telling you about funeral arrangements or the memorial arrangements for the deceased relative. And they could justify all they want to justify. That's between them and God. But I missed my dad's funeral because I was not informed of anything. They purposely did not have his obituary publicized because they did not want me to know the time, the day, the place, and any specific details about my father's funeral. I'm dealing with grief, trauma, loss, also the betrayal. And I'm at the park and I'm with my husband. It's a sunny, beautiful day, So we're walking around this beautiful park when all of a sudden I look up in the sky and I see a prism that looks like a rainbow. So it's all the colors of a rainbow, red, green, purple, yellow, orange, super beautiful. And I consider it more of a mini rainbow. It was not a full-fledged, huge rainbow. Okay, this is really bizarre. It's sunny out. How can there be a rainbow? So I'm really interested in this, and I start snapping pictures. And I kind of jokingly say to my husband, this is my father, and he's watching over me. My dad's my guardian angel. And so I'm kind of like just saying this almost with like a sense of humor and trying to find something positive in this whole thing that I just experienced with the toxic siblings and not being able to say goodbye to my dad. And so there I am, snapping away the pictures, and then I come home and I upload it and share it on Twitter. And within seconds, two of my friends who are both very empathic, they are very intuitive, they have a lot of really awesome spiritual gifts. Both of them sent me immediately a message on Twitter, and they're like, Dana, do you see what's beside that little rainbow in your picture? And both of them said, it is an angel. And they both said, this is your father, Dana. He's your guardian angel. He's looking down on you. He understands and he loves you. And my friend literally said, your dad sent me a message. Your dad gave me a message. He said he is so proud of you. He loves you so much. He understands everything that has gone on and he loves you. And this is his beautiful, beautiful divine sign to let you know he's watching over you. And so I think that is the most incredibly fascinating, uplifting experience, and I am such a huge believer of angelic encounters and these divine signs. Miracles don't have to be logical, and there's a saying, it says, there are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle, and that's by Albert Einstein. Our guardian angels, there are angels and they watch over us, and we don't have to see them with our naked eye, but they're there. And there's so many of us who believe in this. And so I'm very curious, have you ever had an angelic encounter one or more times? If so, I'd love to learn a lot more about what you experienced. Have you ever had divine signs show up, such as I have many, many occasions after someone passed away? I was visited by a red cardinal or more than one red cardinal. So share with me your experiences with guardian angels, divine signs, etc., etc. Let's keep the comments going down below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and you can visit me at danaarcuri.com. Thank you and God bless.